I'm Ellen Cooney, reading from One Night, Two Souls When Walking, coming out this fall with Coffee House. It's my third book with them. One Night, Two Souls When Walking, Chapter 1. Once when I was small, I asked my parents, "What is a soul?" "Oh," said my father, "it's mysterious, like the genie in Aladdin's lamp." He knew I'd been reading stories of Arabian Nights, but what he said could not be true. A soul can't slip out of a body and speak to you and grant wishes if you rubbed yourself like rubbing a lamp. I had tried many times. My mother said if she had to compare a soul to a character in a story, she'd pick Tinkerbell, the best thing about Peter Pan. So I began to imagine a fairy inside me, curled up sleeping for most of the time, perhaps on a cushion of my guts or some pillow of an organ. "Wake up, soul," I would say, but it didn't matter. I had to accept the fact it could not be told what to do. I never had a clue when it would remind me it was there, worrying about like crazy, fluttering inside my rib cage, zipping around wherever it wanted to go. Because of course it would do that. It had wings. And it knew about the other thing, like that was its job. The other thing was what I called it, when there was ordinary, everything ordinary, life going on as it does, and then suddenly there's a something else. I could never describe it to myself, but I could have called it the thing that doesn't have words. Once, I heard a thrush sing in twilight, its notes ascending, its melody like no other. And then I had to feel sorry for flutes whenever I heard one. Maybe the flutist was a genius of a musician, but my soul had learned a flute is not a bird. In the waiting room of my dentist, a stranger suddenly smiled, and the light of that face was beautiful, when 1 second earlier I thought I was looking at someone ugly and weird. In stacks of the library where I wandered, where almost no one went, where everything was old and a little beat up, a ray of sunlight came in, filled with swirling bits of dust, when nothing else was moving. And I saw it wasn't dust, but particles of the spirits of those books, free, out playing around, like no one was watching. Moments. They were moments. They belonged to the other thing. They could never be broken, as you can break a clock, but not time. I would say to my soul, "Wide awake, good job!" But you can't believe in fairies forever.